In the quaint town of Eldridge Hollow, tucked between whispering forests and mist-shrouded hills, I, Eliza, an artist with a peculiar gift, or perhaps a curse, lived a life unlike any other. My dreams were not mere figments of imagination, but windows into unseen, unspoken realms. Each night I wove a tapestry of strange ethereal landscapes and haunting figures in my dreams, which I would then bring to life in my paintings. One night, I dreamt of an ancient, abandoned mansion, hidden deep within the heart of the forest. Its walls, overgrown with ivy, and its windows like hollow eyes, seemed to peer into my soul. I ventured inside in my dream, my heart pounding with fear and curiosity. The mansion, filled with relics of a bygone era, each object shrouded in dust and secrets, compelled by an unseen force, I approached the mirror. In its reflection, I didn't see myself but a shadowy figure, blurred yet somehow familiar. The figure reached towards me, and just as our hands almost touched, I awoke with a start. Haunted by the vividness of the dream, I began painting the mansion and the mysterious mirror. As my brushstrokes brought the scene to life, a chill ran down my spine. I felt watched, though I was alone. Days passed, and the painting neared completion. But with each passing night, my sleep grew more troubled, my dreams more intense. The shadowy figure from the mirror began to appear outside the dream, a fleeting presence in the corner of my eye, a whisper in the dark. Then on a stormy night, as lightning illuminated my studio, I heard a sound that froze my blood, a knock on my door. Hesitantly, I opened it, only to find no one there. Turning back, my eyes fell upon the painting, and my heart stopped. The figure from the mirror, once confined to my canvas, now stood in my room, its form more defined, more menacing. It stepped forward, reaching out with a hand that seemed both real and ethereal. Rooted to the spot in terror, I could only watch as the figure from my dream crossed the boundary into reality. With a voice that was both a whisper and a scream, it spoke, echoing around the room.
"You have freed me."
I had unleashed something ancient and powerful, a being from a realm beyond my understanding. As the storm raged outside, I realized that my art had become a portal, a bridge between dreams and reality, and I had unwittingly invited the unknown into my world. The figure, now clear and solid, extended its hand.
"Join me?"
It beckoned.
"In the world beyond the mirror."
Torn between fear and fascination, I faced a choice. Step into the unknown with the creature from my dream, or remain in my world, forever haunted by what I had brought to life. As the thunder roared and the wind howled, I took a deep breath, my decision hanging in the balance. Standing transfixed, my heart racing, I was overwhelmed with questions. Was this figure a ghost, a creature from another realm, or a manifestation of my own artistic psyche? The room felt smaller, the walls inching closer as the figure loomed over me. As I reached out to touch the figure's hand, a chilling sensation engulfed me, and the world spun wildly around me. When the spinning ceased, I found myself trapped within the mirror, my face pressing against the cold hard glass from the other side. I pounded against it, my screams silent in the void of the mirror's realm. In the room, the figure, now wearing my form, turned away from the mirror with a sinister smile. Back in the world of the living, the figure in my body began to paint. But these were not the dream-inspired landscapes I had created. Instead, they were twisted, malevolent scenes, filled with shadows and horrors that chilled the soul. The figure's art was a conduit for its dark energy, each painting a creation of a realm filled with torture and fear. In the mirror, I was forced to live in these nightmarish landscapes. Each new painting by the figure brought a new realm of terror. I wandered through desolate wastelands, haunted forests, and twisted versions of my own studio, each more horrifying than the last. The only constant was the feeling of being watched, of malevolent eyes following my every move. Meanwhile, in the human world, the figure in my shape gained fame and notoriety. The art world was captivated by the haunting beauty and sheer terror of the paintings. Critics hailed them as groundbreaking, a new era of horror in art. Galleries around the world clamored to display them, and the figure basked in the adulation, feeding off the fear and awe its works inspired. But behind the fame, a sinister truth lingered. The figure was not just an artist, it was a malevolent entity, using my talent and body to unleash its dark visions upon the world. And with each painting, it strengthened its hold on reality, warping it subtly to its will. As for me, trapped in the mirror's realm, I became a ghostly spectator to my own life being usurped. I watched helplessly as my body was used to spread darkness, my talent twisted into a tool of fear. My once beautiful dreams were now endless nightmares from which there was no waking, and so the world came to know a new Eliza, an artist whose work was a window into the depths of terror and madness. Unbeknownst to them, the real me remained a prisoner in the mirror, a silent witness to the horror that my gift had unleashed upon the world. My art, once a source of wonder and beauty, had become a conduit for unspeakable evil, a canvas of never-ending nightmares.